Welcome to Tonic Live with me, Owen.
And me, Alison.
And me, Daniel.
And Simon, who probably won't say hey.
Hey! Hey!
Reverse psychology fell for every time. Hey everyone, welcome to Tonic Live. If you haven't joined us before, it's live papercraft tutorials with Ali, and me and Dan go through your questions and suggestions on the iPads and iPhones. So if you see us reading something, we're paying attention. We're just looking there.
Also, the sound is probably a bit better than normal.
What's the sound like today, guys? Because we're missing a mic, so we've put this mic in between us. I'll try and talk as loudly as I can, but if you can't hear us,
It's cleverly disguised on the
there's
table.
not a lot we can do, but yeah, hopefully you can hear us. Sue here, let us know. Sue, can you hear us clearly? Say something now.
Hello. Are you there? Speak to us, Sue.
Speak to us, Sue. Tell us if it's okay before we start.
It should be fine.
Hello, guys. Emma seems to say hello, so I think they can hear us. So hey, everyone. I hope you're okay. Today's project, what is it, Al? Tell us.
It's a bit of a mixed media, so I'll get rid of the tree now.
Get rid of the tree in the room.
A little bit of greenery. Or not. This is what we're going to make today. As I said last week, I went on a mixed media course and I was quite inspired. But I wanted to have a go with our products. So this is what I've come up with. Do you like it? Not? Let us know.
Loads of knots coming in.
Probably, yeah. I'd say turn off now because you're just gonna learn how to make it.
The more I've seen mixed media, like the first time I saw mixed media, I thought it was just all one big thing that you just bought, but I didn't realise people had built it up and built these sort of layers and stuff.
I think there's lots. I mean, I've only done a tiny little bit of mixed media, as you can probably guess. But there are lots of different areas of mixed media that I know absolutely nothing about. But hopefully I will learn.
What are the different disciplines of mixed media? People will let us know.
I am going to I
Steampunk,
really am going to learn. Steampunk
like that.
probably, but that's just the style, I would say.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there isn't a ghost in the room. There is a fan right next to us, and we've got the door open. So not only is the sound quality decreased because we have only got one microphone, but we've got outside noise, fans, and everything. So
there's machinery
going
going
on. Show.
Exactly.
But there we go.
But, Sylvia says she's addicted to mixed media, and we've seen some of Sylvia's work before. She did an awesome moose dragon, and I think a griffin. It's awesome. Yeah, she's class. So go have a look at Sylvia's blog or anything like that that she's got if you can. Everyone, Nadine on YouTube, June as well with us, and Julie. You can watch us on YouTube as well, guys. If you didn't know, if you're on Facebook, if it's not working so well, just go over there and watch there. Jen's with us, hi Tonic Trio, and loads of you with us. And Em says there's nobody in work, it's just me and the chef. He's not checking up on you. Right. Hey.
Yeah, it's fine.
Enjoy yourself.
That's fine.
So if you're ready, Al, take it away.
Okay. I mean, I can only tell you what I understand by mixed media. To me, it's just using lots of different products, lots of different mediums. And by mediums, I mean different papers, different textures, lots of different things like that. So, this is how I've done it. So I've started off with an MDF heart. It was just a plain bog standard one that I bought at a show. And it sat in my drawer for ages. And that's all I've done.
What's it made of?
MDF.
MDF.
It's not a thick one.
Pay attention, all right?
No,
I don't know, 5
I wasn't sure it was
mil, something
MDF.
like that.
Where'd you get an MDF?
I bought it at the show, one of the public shows, and I've coloured it with gesso. Now I didn't do it anything technical. That's all I used to colour it.
What's gesso?
Gesso is like an undercoating paint. You can get it in black, you can get it in white. I don't know if there's other colours. That's all I know. And you can mix other things into it. Perfect. That is one coat.
Oh, awesome.
Oh wow.
That's it.
That is like
it's black.
Just dots.
That's one coat, people.
Yeah, one
I know.
coat.
Become spokesmen for the company.
Gesso.
So the dyes I've used are Oyster layering dye set. I've used some of our Flourish dyes, a couple of flowers from our Beautiful Blooms, and I've also used Love from our Inspirational Sentiments. And that's all I've used to create it. Right, let's make a start. So, I'll show you what I used out of these first. I used that one. So I used the third largest. Just take them away. This is the third one in, and I've cut 3 layers out of craft card. So these are all things I wanted to make it out of things you'll all have in your cupboard. So that, you know, if you have a little dabble and you think it's not for me, you've not wasted any money then. This is everything you've already got. Then I went down a size and I cut another 3 in craft card. So I'm going to stick those together.
Yeah, while sticking those together, I'll say,
the glue?
hey to some people. I've got, who have we got? So here, yeah, Lauren's sound is good. They're enjoying the sound. Yes, we can hear you. This sounds fine. So thanks everyone for your feedback.
This is the one we had last week that didn't move.
Oh,
Is that the one?
the one that cursed me.
We'll find another one now.
There should be another one.
I got Happy Summer Solstice. Yeah, it's my dad's birthday today. So I didn't say on the daily because he only watches on YouTube. So so Dad, happy birthday today. Hope you had a good day. We offered to go for a meal, but he's tired. He's come back from Warwick. He's been driving with work. He went up to Ipswich, and he on his way back. So he's yeah. We said, "Oh, do you want to have a meal?" It's like, "Oh, too tired. Let's just have a chill in the house." So yeah, we're gonna go over and have a beer and.
It's Sean's birthday as well today.
Yeah,
so
happy birthday.
There you go.
Sean.
Auntie Sean, as we call her in the office. Yeah, so yes, happy birthday to Sean as well. If you're watching, Sean at home. So yeah, Maria, thanks so much for sending over the rain over here. Cool question. Yeah, not so much rain over here today. It's just the warm.
It's so warm.
It's really, really warm. I came out in the sun especially to watch. Oh,
there you go.
oh, you came out of the sun, especially to watch. That's it. Yeah, take a break.
To be fair, it's too sunny for too long. I think, you know, it's fine now. You've made the most of it. No.
Do people in any of you who live in warmer climes,
How do you cope?
Do you spend a lot of time outside, like during this time, or you just, do we in the UK, it's just ignorance, think that you guys are outside and just don't feel it? and that, or is it just you're the same, you just say, you know, you have your siesta, or you chill out and you just stay indoors most of the day until the evening? Is that how it works? I always just, you know, I think we kind of assume.
Paula doesn't like the sun, does she?
No. She wears a lot of black clothes though as well, so she like attracts the heat.
I'm sure she wouldn't if she was in Mallorca though.
Yeah, she did mention she doesn't like the sun, but yeah, not everyone does. I'm not that keen.
As your face says currently.
I sit under the brolly. I brolly bathe.
I was in Australia and I didn't get burnt like this. And it was like 40 degrees. St Andrews, you did me over. It was really bad. So Kathleen Mitchell's with us. Sylvia, another one, says, yeah, I watched the tutorial and I hooked before I even tried. Can be messy, but that's part of the fun. Yeah.
Exactly. Right, I do need a bit more of this glue. So now I'm going to stick these onto. No, I'm not. Ignore that. Ignore that completely. I'm going to do a bit of stenciling first.
There we go.
So I've used one of our lovely trellis stencils, and I only want to cover half of the heart. So I'm just kind of lining it up. Doesn't matter whether it goes slightly over. It's not a problem. You can put it at an angle. You decide how you want to do it. And I've got a little bit of our Glimmer paste. As well as giving a little bit of glitz, this also gives texture. And that's really what I'm looking for here. So I'm not sticking it down with anything, because if it goes in the wrong place, then I'm not really bothered.
That's the great thing kind of about mixed media, is it gives you a bit of more freedom. If you're not into your, you know, because craft varies so much. You have those, you know, clean, crisp cards, like a lot of our blogs, or you have something on the other side, like sort of mixed media, where you create this creation by layering and just, you know, nothing's a mistake. You know, you just keep building until you get your thing. You know. So yeah.
I mean, maybe this is why it's so different for me, because when I'm making cards, I am very much straight lines, and everything clean and crisp.
Yeah.
So this is totally against my normal character.
Yeah. Hey Jodie, Jodie's joined us. Hey.
So there's our little bit. I'm hoping you can catch it on there, because it is black on black.
They can see.
So I'm just going to clean this up. When you're using the Glimmer paste, make sure you haven't got any left around the top of your pot. Because otherwise you'll have trouble opening the pot. Yeah,
you really will. So yeah, just make sure that the top is clean. That's a pretty good tip for using the Glimmer paste. Just make sure that the lid's clean once you finish using it.
Can I find it?
What are you looking for?
I don't know, I put the lid down some. Oh, there it is.
There you go, you got it.
Make sure to put the lid on as well.
It's the same, it drives me scatty.
Yeah.
Joan Carter is with you. I know you've got a bad ankle, Joan. I hope you're feeling better and you're just taking it easy. In the garden, maybe on your swing chair, I'm imagining. I hope you're taking it easy. Sue Hardeman says, I've been making flowers with my hot glue gun today after wine time last night. I caught some wine time. Great project, Jodie. What we got here? Yeah, Paula says gorgeous, and if Fab Alison, and she's Paula says, yeah, we feel it. So she's talking about talking for a nation there. Paula says and saying, try take your exams in the heat or worse, no aircon.
No.
So
No, thank you.
Why do they set exams to have in the summer when it's like you're most restless, tired? Should do it in
we used to do all ours. We never used to start in May. You used to start in June when I did my exams.
Always best weather when the exams are on as well.
And I felt for those that had hay fever.
Yeah.
Because it was just unbearable for them. So there we are. I've cleaned all the Glimmer paste off with a baby wipe. And we're all clean?
Yeah.
All done and dusted?
Is it important to clean your stencils as well?
Yes. Yeah.
And what's the best way? Just use a baby wipe on your stencils, is it?
That's all I've used, a baby wipe. You can put it into a bowl and wash it.
Soapy water wash, yeah.
Right, my next bit now is, I tell you what, I'm going to leave that dry a sec because I'm trying not to put the heat gun on today. So I'm kind of doing a little bit different steps. So I'm going to show you how to do the flowers.
This room is a heat gun.
It is.
You don't need
this. Boiling. So I'm going to try not to put them on.
I've got Fiona said hi from Ballarat, Australia. Hey. Tonic dyes are my new addiction, lol, and loving it. Awesome. Yeah, we're getting more and more dyes out in and our products out in Australia. So yeah, if you are Australian and you're watching, check out your local stores, ask your retailer, and they'll get in touch with us and we can sort you out.
Excellent. So I've got some Nuvo bottles, some spray bottles here. And the number, is there a number on your, no, it's probably on the packaging actually. I can't give you the number. And I've got a little bit, I've only got a tiny bit in the bottom, and it's cool boiled water. That's what I've put in there.
So you've left it in this room for about 5 minutes.
Yes, yes. So when you've made your cuppa, and I'm just going to add a little bit of this embellishment mousse into the top. Why I'm showing you that, I don't know.
Why did
this is the top
why
it
did you
goes
boil
in?
the water?
Because
of the impurities.
Impurities in the water, and I don't want it to go mouldy.
The project? Or
no, this.
Oh, this, okay.
Alright. Because what you'll find, you can keep the water a little bit longer then. It goes a little bit smelly otherwise.
Okay, I see, yeah. So if you want to you don't want to pour it out straight after and waste your mousse, you keep it
and save it then. So I'm just going to give that a shake. Well, you can do that because I've already got one made.
Isn't it? Kathleen Mitchell, I made 30 Christmas cards over 3 days. Kathleen, you're a machine.
Wow.
You are a Christmas card machine.
So this settles and it goes a little bit milky and it will stick in the bottom. But give it a shake. And all the mica then mixes up into the water. Now it depends on what colour you've got, whether you use it on black or white, you may well get a different colour. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a spritz. So if you go from a higher, you get smaller dots. If you go closer, then you get bigger dots. And it depends what you want. Each project calls for different things.
Yeah, try some different techniques, give it a flourish, give it a bit of...
Yeah. Bit of bababoo.
Give it something. Yeah. So any tips on mousses going mouldy? It's only my gold that is turned. I keep scraping it off, but the mould returns. If
have you put your fingers into it
at any point? Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
So if it does any sort of impurities or sort of anything which could get in on there, that'll cause it to mould. But if you ever if your mould ever goes a bit dry and you want it to say reactivated, then just use distilled water again. Use distilled water or boiled water, and then that'll reactivate it without that sort of risk of mould. But yeah, if it does go a bit mouldy, you can just take the mould off. It's not going to no effect to it.
And if it continues, feel free to contact us.
Yeah. If you do have any concern with any of our products, anything like that, just email us support@tonic-studios.com. Message us on Facebook, right on our wall, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Okay, guys.
Okay, so I've got 3 of my large flower dies, and I'm just going to shape them. They are wet, so I'm just going to draw in the edges of the petals, and this is our flower shaping kit. It comes with this foam mat. It comes with 3 different ball tools, a tweezers, or is it 4 ball? No, I think it's 3 ball tools and a tweezers, I believe. And then I'm just going to press in the middle. If your paper is too wet, I wouldn't drag it because it may break. But what I would do then is press it. Because you get a different shape and a different texture when it's wet to when it's dry.
How are you two doing, Dan? Can you just get for me? Oh, we got loads of you. Hey, everyone. Yeah, we got Julie with us. Yeah, June Ray, love mixed media license. Do it to do just as you like with no rights or wrongs. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hello, gang again. Hey, Taylor. Good morning from Kathy from the oven, Phoenix, Arizona, with a temp 116 Fahrenheit. Oof. Love the mixed media. Get me that word. Celsius, Dan.
Get the Celsius.
Get me that in Celsius.
My goodness.
Go out very early and stay in during the heat as much as possible. Early rises in Arizona then, that's it. Just get up early, get everything you need to get done by 10 and just get back inside.
That's amazing.
That's like some sort of sci-fi film where you have to do that. That's, Matt, hi from Germany as well.
You're not staying out after curfew, are you?
Well,
it gets over 115 Fahrenheit.
Just the heat goes across the tarmac. Yeah, Jackie, what's it like in Germany? What's the weather like there? Is it alright?
I'll get that Fahrenheit conversion for you.
Oh my goodness.
Roshan's with us. Hey guys, who's with us? Joe says, it's the pathogens in the water cause the mould. In other words, bugs. Never add water to your pots. Always mix on the mat, for example. So there you go. Yeah, top tip from Jodie there.
That's good. So there's our shape.
45.5.
Oh.
That's not humane.
It's not.
It's not good, is it? Come on.
So if I leave that to dry now, it will stay in that shape.
Go on, show a little bit.
Alright.
There you go.
So there's our shape flower. So by now, that is almost dry. So we can move on to this bit. So I'm going to stick, we've got a little bit of spritzing already on there, but it doesn't matter because I'll be adding more now. So I've got our layering dies and I'm just going to glue these in place. So I may change the shape a little bit with this one, maybe go off the card a bit, off the MDF rather, not the card. Because there is, as you say, no right or wrong.
It gives a good, using MDF in your projects. I know a lot of you would have had the MDF projects, but using our products on them, it gives a different feel. Like using it on different textures. Like this. Like to me, this looks like slate. That's when I picked it up. I thought it was slate when I first saw it. This reminds me of just like, I don't know. Yeah, like sort of slate tiles, and on a roof. Because if you can see like the sort of effect you would get like over time, like that is really nice.
I know what you mean.
So Emma needs an ice cold beer, but worst thing about working in the pub is I can't. It's a killer. It's like a chocoholic working in a chocolate shop.
Or other comparisons of similarities.
Oh, yeah.
That's just it's the same thing.
Addict working in a craft shop.
It's the same thing.
It's exactly the same.
So there we go. I've kind of kept them all to the one side. So normally I would leave that to dry. But we're gonna
go wild.
We're gonna carry on anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a little bit of black gesso. Ooh, that wasn't as much as I wanted, but there we
It's
are.
quite a bit for a bit.
It is, because I've only got a little bit to paint.
We'll just throw the glass mat away after.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm just painting it with a little sponge. We've all got these, and we've all got some that look pretty manky as well. So don't throw them out.
Yeah.
This is a perfect project to use them with.
Do you wash them in the sink after with that sort of thing? Yeah.
Yeah, just soap and water. So I'm just making sure that I'm catching inside all the letters because I don't want to see any craft card as it moves.
Do you need me to
hold something?
Oh,
Do you need these clamps?
No, it'll dry now. You can leave your clamps.
I got Sue Stone, I'm eating cart door vanilla ice cream and I've got brain freeze.
Oh, I hate that.
Is that a Futurama reference you're going to?
Yeah, I'm watching too much of it anyway. I've got when I have the mango smoothie from like McDonald's or from Starbucks, something like that, and I get the worst brain freeze. It's so painful. But
I hate it when I've eaten it and it burns you. It's like really bad heartburn. Because I've eaten it too fast. Yeah. It's all gone, and then I don't feel very well.
Manny says it's like a biology lesson, Law. Remember the protozoan too. Don't know.
True that. I don't know what that means, but yes.
Biology. I remember it's like osmosis. Do you remember all that?
Osmosis and
Like
diffusion.
with a
I remember
potato,
that.
and it's just that was almost. I liked science, but that kind of put me off biology.
It was kind of the rat bit that put me off when we had to cut a rat.
Oh, we didn't do that.
And you had all the intestines all across the desk.
Different age, I think. Is this what it is?
Did you not have rats? Or
No.
lucky things?
We let's do a frog, I think, or I think we had like a cow's eye or something bizarre.
Oh, that was
I
fine.
remember it, yeah.
I remember the cow's eye as
Something
well.
bizarre like that.
Cow's heart or something. I think we might have done that, but we didn't do a rat. A cow's what?
Not a heart, should I say?
Don't know. Did you do that in school as well?
No, we didn't do that bit.
That was
that wasn't in the curriculum.
Sex ed.
I can remember testing out blood at one point, which you probably would never be allowed to do.
It's like what, boiling it?
No, like I think doing it under a microscope, yeah.
No, we tested it to see what blood groups we were.
Oh.
I'm sure I know mine.
I
now.
don't think you'd be allowed to do it now.
You could like do it like the thing, where you like boil it and then it's like put a bit of hot. Don't worry. Odd reference.
are.
Deb's cook, save me.
Deb's cook, you know any sci-fi reference. Ours was Frog Sue says, is Dan calling Alison old? He wouldn't dare.
No.
He wouldn't dare.
No.
I call myself. old,
It's
but
just,
don't need Dan to
different
do it.
times, that's all. You know.
Exactly.
No animals were harmed during the making of my education. During the making of your life, Mandy. No animals were harmed.
But I can remember my mother saying to me that she was blood group O. And we did all this testing. You had little cards and you had to put bits of blood on each one of them. And then it came out with whatever blood group you were.
So, the most popular. That's the one.
The
you want to be because it's got most people have.
No, always
blood group O is the universal
Yeah.
donor. So you can give blood to anybody basically. Mine came out as AB. Well, it works out that there was no way my mother could be group O and me be AB.
Yeah. Also, it's inherited, is it?
So, yeah. So I thought, I must be adopted.
Yeah.
So off I goes home now thinking I've been adopted and I look exactly like my mother. Bear that in mind.
It's a little Jeremy Kyle happening in school
I know.
every day.
Your mother's not 7 foot, is she? And completely different. Yeah. Mum,
I've got something to
I've
say.
got something to say.
Yeah.
And I mean, not being funny, I think most children go through a phase where they think they're adopted.
Probably,
Yeah.
But it just happened to be after this lesson. And she said, oh, well, I don't really know what group I am. She said, I just know it's common.
Oh, is that what you said? Oh, great.
Yeah, that was my mother all over. So it turns out she wasn't.
She was she? Same as you? Obviously.
No, she was A.
One which can be.
She was A.
I got June rates. I remember being taught Fahrenheit to Celsius is -30, then divide by 2. Go on downward for that.
Oh.
You already worked out 45. We're not going to.
I'm going to have
Too
to
much.
dry this paint.
It's not a bad thing though, because it's not that far off. So
-30, then divide by 2. So 116 will be 37. Yeah, you alright?
Wow, that's
I'll write
good
that down.
going.
but then that saves me a job of checking every time though.
Yeah, that's it.
Although we will forget that formula.
-30 divided by 2. There we go.
Oh, that's a nice little breeze from the heat gun in
no,
comparison to
I'm
this.
sorry. There we go. Okay, so I've got a little bit of... I've got to read the colours now. This is Pacific Teal, and I've mixed a little bit of that in with some boiled water again.
Should you give it a shake after you've settled before you use it? Yeah.
Yeah, always give it a shake. And that one I think is Indian Gold, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Indian Gold. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a spritz. Ooh. We'll have to go a bit close because the fan is taking it away.
Side over there, and then we go on.
Get some
So
physics
I've
lessons
given it
in
a
the
bit of a
process.
spritz all over. I'm going to give it a dry. If I don't dry it and I put the next colour on, it's going to go a little bit muddy. So I want to keep some of this lovely blue colour.
The effect is awesome. We'll show you on the
It's
cam.
gorgeous.
Should I try and bring the cam closer, or we'll just move it there later?
Move it in a bit.
Move it
I
in.
Yeah.
move it in,
We're always trying to move it away. Always
I
trying
I
to
just
move
want
it
to
away.
give them. I want to give these guys the close-up look.
If only, when we get dollies and whatever, moving stuff around
Moving
easy.
stuff, we'll do that.
But
I'll show you what these mousses look like on black and white card now, because they look very different on each one. On the black, it picks up the mica colour. So I don't know whether... You see that?
It's an awesome effect. Just like a mica slate.
Yeah.
Sort of really cool look.
So I'm going to add
It
some
almost
gold
like
now.
glow in the dark.
Like spacey, space sort of.
So it depends on how much you want to add. I must take that away, seeing as it's electric. Could be a problem later.
Nah, risk it, I reckon.
Risk it for the biscuit?
Yeah.
So this is, I'm kind of sprayed the whole of the background last time, so this time I'm just going to put little bits. And then we'll give that a try.
I've got, Sarah I did human biology and a study on a human fetus.
Oh!
That's mad, isn't it?
Oh, that's a mad one. That is a mad one.
I don't know whether you'll be able to do that now, either.
I know, I'm not sure that
that's different times, that is.
It is different times.
I don't know, but maybe she did it in uni. Maybe it was like,
Maybe.
maybe you did it and that's like
It feels strange to trust children with that.
Yeah, I don't think.
But, yeah.
They're not far away from the fetus themselves. They shouldn't be.
There you go, there.
I did Latin in school. My father was Italian. He had a conversation with a priest in Italian, and I translated using my Latin, and actually did discover I was adopted.
Oh no!
So
that's pretty mad.
Yeah, that's not really. And you speak Latin. That's do you know any of your Latin still?
I did Latin in school.
Yeah,
I didn't learn much.
It was all up. Did you do Latin in school?
Yeah.
Different. Yeah.
Believe it or not, it was that. You're not going to believe this, but it was that or art.
Latin or art?
What a choice.
And you went for Latin instead of.
Well, I couldn't draw. I couldn't draw. So at that time...
You couldn't speak Latin either, those.
No, well, I had to give up needlework and Latin to do... So there's a kind of a cosmic spacey
it is cool.
effect.
It really does like shine. You can see like the shine off it from the side, like a gold spacey thing.
So I want that to stick down. At this point, you've kind of lost all detail. So you want to put that back.
Mandy's got to watch it later, so yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, Mandy.
Oh, see you later.
Yeah, see you, Mandy. Loving you like your demos you've been doing as well. On the TV. What else we got? We got. Sarah says, it was secondary school for my O level, so yeah, they were dishing out
fetuses.
Yeah, at that time.
Wow.
Donny says, I did A-level biology and ended up being a chemical buyer. So that was a fat lot of use, wasn't it? But it does come in very handy on occasions. Yeah, it's good at dinner parties. You just wow people. You just reel off the. Well, I'm going to say periodic table, but that's chemistry.
Okay, so this one now I have got is mother of pearl. So what you're going to see, even though it's quite a goldy colour in the pot, let me show you in a bit of black and a bit of white card. You'll see that it's very different. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this out, pop it on my mat. Because I'm using mousse, in my pen I have got boiled water, a cool boiled water. So this is it's a really lovely texture. How can I explain it? It is like, you know you have that spreadable butter and it's really soft. It's like that. So on the white, it's very, very pale, and I'm not even sure whether you're going to pick it up.
Well,
give it the right angle. Potential there.
Just a little bit.
But
if I put it on black, then it's quite silvery.
Oh.
Oh, Dan didn't expect that either.
It's very different.
Good, the shine off these boosters is great. Again,
it's very, very different.
Yeah, it sometimes shows it's like white on the camera, but it's like more of a silvery.
So what I want to do is I want to go around the edges here, and I'm just going to put a tiny little bit, and I'm going to paint it around. You can use your finger. You can use a baby wipe. What else could you use to go around here? It's whatever you're comfortable with, really. The reason I'm not going around the edges of my finger is because my finger's a little bit chunky and I only want a small line.
Okay. So you
I'm
got
just
that.
going to mix that in a bit.
No, it's yes, Mother of Pearl is fab. Yeah,
it's
one of the best sellers we have of them.
It's gorgeous.
See, loving the versatility of the mousse. And Tony said, and you'll be surprised when it comes in handy. Lol, I'm loving this project. Oh yeah, A-level biology.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, definitely. Sarah, don't worry, we didn't do anything with the fetus. It was just in a jar.
Oh.
There we go. Did they have you?
Fetus talk.
Like you don't see so many people, the skeletons they used to have
I
like
was gonna say,
standing
you
up.
don't see so many fetuses in the jar.
Yeah, you don't see so many around these days.
Oh.
But like you don't see like the
Yeah, the
skeletons which stand up.
skeletons.
Like they'd be in like a doctor's.
They're all plastic anyway.
Yeah.
I
Do you
hate
have-
to disillusion you.
Have you ever seen a real? Have you ever seen a
real skeleton.
real
No,
one?
no.
I thought I'd ask you. Wouldn't you?
No.
But what?
They don't specialise in skeletons
Yeah.
though. At the
But
same
they,
time.
what they tend to
Yeah.
have now, depending on what, because I worked in a hospital, not in a GP surgery, we did a lot of orthopaedic surgery. So they would have like a hip joint, they would have a knee joint. So you could explain exactly in depth what you can see on that one joint.
That is it's a good use for it to show that.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Because you can be, your elbow is sprained or whatever, and you can see, understand it. Sylvia's already answered how many colours and mousses over there. Yeah, 24. You got that.
Sylvia knows them all.
Yeah, she knows.
In depth.
Tina said, do you boil the water before you mix the colour?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
And I've left it go cool then.
Yeah. We had a skeleton in our lab, but we called it Fred. Tony, you got Fred the skeleton. See, I did a St. John first aid, and we did bones of the body, and they had a real female skeleton, and I passed out.
Aww.
That's it. Well, that's a bit of a shock. We found a female skeleton. Did you donate her body to science, as they sort of say?
Well, what they tend to do, a lot of the, I may be going too graphic here for you now.
Tell me what it is, and then I'll tell you.
They're going to hear the whispers through the microphone.
So now I've kind of made it pop a little bit. But I want the love to pop a little bit more. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a little bit of gold. And I'm going to pop it out on my mat, because otherwise I'll have my mucky fingers in there. What they tend to do is, people that donate their bodies to science, they will use them for trainee doctors.
Oh, okay.
And 2 students will share one body. So they learn from top to bottom on the one body.
Yeah, so.
Because I remember nursing a lady, and she wanted to donate her body to science. And it wasn't acceptable, because she'd had an amputation of one of her legs. So it meant that one of the students wouldn't have had a leg to work on.
Oh, okay.
So they couldn't
It's
do
a crazy.
it.
Inner workings of... Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
usual.
Got those, this has gone off the ball today.
Yeah, it's gone mad, isn't
We
it?
usually do.
Yeah, we usually, I usually pick up, I learn more in these hours than I do anywhere else.
There's someone
Oh,
there.
sorry. Got stuff falling over all
So
of
it's popped out a little bit more now with a little bit of mousse. And again, that is just on my finger. Nothing else.
Effects are really cool. You can cut, I guess you can, if you've got MDF or different shapes, you can fit it to what you want. Say if
Exactly.
you wanted a space, you could do like planets, or you could do, loads of stuff like that, like underwater submarine, or just, as long as you've got the right shape for it, if you're good enough, to cut the MDF yourself, or you got some friend who can do you a shape. What thickness is it? Is it?
I'd say that's about 5 mil maybe.
Yeah.
It's not that thick. So I've kept the hearts that came out of the centre of the lead when we die cut it. And I'm just going to use a little bit of water, a little bit of mousse, and I'm just going to paint this on. And we leave that to dry then.
I've got Sarah's trying to teach her son all about the human body. It's a good book, growing up. How My Body Works. It was like a video as well, and it was quite a good one. It was kind of like showing the blood cells and all that kind of stuff.
I do remember buying a book for my son when he was growing up. I thought it was all the questions you knew he's going to ask.
Let the book do it for you.
But sometimes you think, is he going to ask them, or is he going to get the wrong information? That was the only reason I did it.
Definitely.
And then I looked and I thought, dear Lord, do I want to give him this? But I did. I did the motherly thing and gave it to him.
Yeah, that's it. It's good. Being informed is better than
Oh gosh, yes.
misinformation. I know a lot of people believe some crazy stuff.
What's happening?
Is there a scissors down there?
What is happening now?
I don't know. Today it's just gone. It's gone quite medical.
Scissors over here.
It's the heat. I have
heat
no
is
idea.
feeding into this.
I don't. Maybe in the pile. I probably wouldn't go that way.
Oh, can you do me a favour?
In the pile.
Can you grab that scissors down there? I've got to bring one with me. So I'm going to show you another scissors. Oh, I'm talking rubbish now.
The heat, well, just from now.
Yeah, it's not normal. So I've got 4 of the small little flowers, and I'm going to make a little flower like this. So the other one I just dried flat. Oh, perfect. So this one I'm going to cut into the flower because I want to shape it a little bit more. So I'm not even being particular. I'm just cutting further into the centre, and I'm going to do that on 3 of these flowers.
Yeah, seriously, can you get a list of the colours, Sylvie? Yeah, we'll be able to get you a list. If you go on our website,
Swatches.
Yeah, tonic-studios.co.uk, you can get those swatches, as Dan just said.
Swatches.
And find them on there. Yeah, you can just find all the colours, match up something that you're looking for. But as you can see, they can have different effects. If you're using these on paper or card, you get a completely different effect than you're using on MDF. And on top of this, what's the black stuff called again?
Gesso.
Gesso. Do you know that's
Even black emulsion.
Yeah, it's
got
good.
black emulsion in the house.
Emulsion. Facebook keeps kicking me off the video. Come over to YouTube if you can, then Sharon, and you'll be able to find us. I think it's streaming right there. Donny, oh my, that is fabulous. Yeah, I think you are a natural mixed media lady. I think.
Well, it's just been new to me, and I think it's.
You went to a retreat, didn't you?
I did go to a retreat. I did. But it's something different, and we all like to learn something different.
Definitely.
And obviously I like to pass it on then if I've learned something different.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm doing is pulling the petals into the centre. And that way then they will all stand up nice and proud, and then I'm going to glue them. Which I may have a bit of trouble because I've only got the big glue on the bottom. But never mind, we will try.
Yeah, where is our Nuvo?
Is there one on the floor down there?
Probably. There's a big mess on the floor right here, because just before the show...
Is there one in the mess?
Well, Dan was taking pictures earlier today, ready for the Christmas launch and...
What have I done?
Oh, you were taking pictures earlier, made to tidy up the mess a little bit. But
So when we say tidy up, move the mess from the table to on the floor.
so
And then-
I'm not doing anything technical here.
Sorry, I'm doing that. Yep.
No, it's alright. That's all I've done is push the petals in and just roll it in your fingers. So I haven't done anything hard there. Then I'm going to do exactly the same with the next one. I mean, you can do these with different tools and you can get the most fantastic effects. But this is just a simple way of doing it. Have I used the wrong one now? No, I haven't.
See here, yeah, I love mixed media. Again, Carl says, what flower dye are you using, Alison, to make the beautiful flowers, please?
I have forgotten, but it's from the Beautiful Bloom set, and I will write it underneath later.
So you got that, and Donny.
I can't remember.
Donny says, Ali, can I ask, could you use Femira for the flowers, and could you spritz them, please?
Yes, I'm sure you could.
What's Femira?
Femira is a very, very thin, I think it's called EPF foam. There's some people out there, now I've got some in the office and I haven't had to go yet. They are making the most amazing roses and things with it. They look so real, you just got to touch them to make sure that they're not. They are stunning. I know our Claire does some gorgeous roses.
And if you don't want to check out any of the blogs, so you go to Blog Tonic, check out Claire's blog, Nikki's. I'm not going to go through you all because I'll miss you out and then you'll hate me. We've got... That's it, I'm leaving it at that. Check out Claire, Nikki's.
If you go on Blog Tonic, there's a list
There's all lists down the side. You can see some awesome bloggers doing some awesome cards and work. And check out our US blog as well. So we've got a US, type in Tonic's USA blog. You can see what's going on over the pond and see what they got going on. So
there's a little flower, and I haven't done anything technical to that other than shape the petals in and put a bit of glue and roll it between my fingers. So I'd expect to see lots of these.
Yeah.
So with this one now, I've made it all up and I'm going to give it a little spritz afterwards. So there's no right and wrong. You spritz before, you spritz after. You just do whatever you fancy. You can pick up the bits from your desk. I mean, what I would say is if you have got some spare paper around, I think I'm running out of water in this one.
Are we going to use my one?
Yeah, we can do.
Shall I go?
Oh, no, off you go.
You want to spritz it though.
Don't matter. Either way, doesn't make any
I'll do that one.
difference.
Yeah.
There we are.
How did you get like the little drop or like that? You go less,
Very, very gentle.
and it'll just fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So what you could do then, rather than waste what's on your desk, pop them over there, take your card and just mop it up. I know there's rather a lot on you, but we'll see what we get after. Because it looks like we can have a river. But I might get on there.
Sorry, but
You can make it run.
and you could cut that out then. You don't have to use the whole thing, isn't it?
You see it all at the top now.
Shiny, shiny.
And it's all running down.
That's good.
So,
Yeah, like a night sky or something like that that
Yeah.
you're working on. You can do
yeah.
it. Yeah. Caroni, hi guys. Hope you're staying cool in this lovely weather. Yeah, well, it's not so bad in here, is it? I speak
pretty
for
warm.
I'm a
myself.
little bit warm.
It's pretty warm
I
in
am
here.
right next to the fan. The fan is like just
Yes.
off shot, so it's fine for me.
Oh,
Basically,
I said earlier, the fan will have to go over here because there's no plug anywhere else.
with no plugs, what was I? What am I to do?
Yeah,
what was I
I
to do?
think that was well executed.
yeah, well done,
I
Owain. I said use this plug over here, and then you
There's
said
10
no.
plugs over here, Owain. I don't know why you don't use it.
And you were like, no, I don't want it.
Exactly.
Alison works better. when
Thankfully,
she's
we do
holding
work in a.
hobs.
Yeah,
Under the pressure
I'm
cooker.
Yeah.
sweating my knickers off.
thank you.
TMI.
Yeah, TMI. There you go.
TMI. We've been on a TMI on this one today.
Yeah, yeah. Thankfully, in the office, we do have air conditioning, which is a massive help. I have to say,
Yeah, so
it'd be
Yes,
a
we
struggle.
do.
It'd be a struggle otherwise, I think.
We do.
But oh well.
It's a curly hair day now being done here.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Now this is the next little bit I've made. Now I don't know, they look like little cabochons.
Mm.
Now how I've made them, I made them earlier and I left them to dry. So I've got a little bit of our gold crystal drops. You have to leave these to dry. I mean, that's why I made them earlier, because I won't be able to use these. And you can put them in different sizes. I wouldn't go too large because they will crack. And then on top of that, I have used our clear crystal drops. You could do, if you had, say I'd put a purple base on here, then I could use the purple in the jewel drops. And that would work just as well. So then put I will hold it up now so you can see. On top of that, I'm just putting some of the crystal drop, the clear crystal drop.
Jewel drop.
No, it's the clear, this is the crystal drop.
Oh.
It's the clear one now.
Ah.
But you could do it with a crystal drop. You could do it with a jewel drop. Oh God, I'm getting all my jewels and my crystals mixed up. How could I? How could I? So, there's my newly made one. So I would leave those on there. And as you can see, they're quite opaque now. But when they dry, I did go a little bit big and they merged together there. But the little ones here and some of these, they're perfectly clear. So I'm going to use those on my project.
That's the good thing about crystal drops, where you can just put them on some acetate, get them all ready
That's
up,
it. That's just a normal piece of acetate there.
and then just flick them off.
Yeah.
That's it, job done.
Good to go.
Right. What am I doing now? I've got to think now. I think I'm going to put my string through now. Important thing is, don't cover up the whole way string goes. Because I did earlier.
Yeah, but by the way, guys, I'm going to draw well, I drew it out just before the show, in fact. But so the winner of the prize box for last Friday, because we didn't do it, and we're going to add to the box some aqua flows as well. And I'll be able to. I'll draw that at the end.
I'm sorry, Owain. I'm
You
sorry.
dropped the football on the sports special
Yeah.
on that one. But yeah, another hi from Germany. Hey, I'll get the tonic mousse out ASAP. Yeah, get it.
Oh, it's
everyone.
lovely.
I'm going to go crafting, everyone. Yeah, hope you're all okay. You've inspired me to have a go at mixed media solo this project. You are
fabulous.
spreading the mixed media revolution across the UK.
But don't think of it as anything technical. Just use what you've got. You know, that's all I've done. I haven't gone out and bought anything special to do this project. It is literally what I have had in the office. So I've tied a little knot on the top, which is probably not very straight. But hey ho.
Close to that face.
And then I'm going to put a little bow. I will stick this on later when we finish.
Jean says, can you get the crystal drops in the US? Definitely you can.
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
Google
heck yes.
Google crystal drops, that's one of our biggest sellers in the US at the moment. We're just, well, say we're getting started, we're going pretty well out there at the moment. So yeah, if you're sure to see more of our products out there, just type crystal drops, scrapbook.com, do them.
I can probably show you if you want.
Yeah, there's loads and loads and loads there. You can buy them, so the website direct on Tonic Studios, tonic-studios.com. So you go on our website, and you got all our support as well there for you. Any problems with our products, we're always here.
We've recently changed the website on both actually.
Yeah,
UK.
brand new websites on both. So if you haven't been on the Tonic website before, now's the time to have a go and have a little browse around. It's much faster, much easier. We know it wasn't the fastest before, so we've got it working as we want it. So yeah, hopefully you guys can get on there and enjoy yourself.
So I'm just deciding now, where do I want to put things? And I'm going to stick them all on with a glue gun. So the other flowers I made, I left off the outer leaves. So I just used 3 layers. No, I used 2 layers for these. And just curled them in together, just to make like little buds. So I'm just going to start gluing these with a bit of hot glue.
So yeah, here's the US website anyway. Sorry, just keep coming back to this. So yeah, everything's on here. You can go all through this. We have different pages about the different brands and everything else as well. Hopefully all these links work, otherwise it's a bit of a pain. But look at all the Nuvo range, incredible.
Yeah.
There we go, and it's got a little description about each one. Crystal drops there. Things are a bit broken, but hey ho.
If anything doesn't answer your questions on there, by the way, as well, guys, always just email us or let us know. So you can print the PDF swatches. Yeah.
There we go.
The Tonic Trio is so cool because they're surrounded by their biggest fans.
There we go.
Sharon, you're the queen of the puns. Jen Ray says, weather's playing havoc with my viewing this session, so made myself a nice mug of Yorkshire tea with Scottish shortbread biscuits. All I need now is lava bread, and I recovered the whole country. Yeah, I had some Scottish shortbread. It's lush. How long does this need to dry? Sandra says.
It's not that long, and certainly in this weather, it's not long at all. I would give it half an hour and this lot will be dry. The longest bit to dry is going to be the cabochon with the jewel drops.
Yeah, cabochon.
I would leave those a couple of hours because I tried taking them off earlier, and as you can see I left a little bit on the top.
You're too impatient, that's what it is.
I was. I
Yeah,
needed to
just wanna
finish the
finish it.
project, see, that's what it was. So, just a little heat gun now. And I've stuck on one of the flourishes, which is just came out recently with our flower and flourish die sets. And a third one. And again, don't be afraid to cut into your dies. So I've got another one here, and I just want little bits of this one because I just want little fronds to pop in here and there. So we'll have a little bit there. And the one thing I'll take out to the weekend I went to, they tell you don't overthink things, and I am a little bit terrible to overthink, and you try it here and you try it there. Just pop it on.
Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna. That's what we're trying to. Like on Mondays now, we have Ready Steady Craft, which is our brand new show. So which makes the week. So you only have to spend a day without us.
Yeah.
And is that I think Laura's going to be doing on Monday. Yeah.
2 days.
Yeah.
Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah. So you got like Laura.
And Saturday and Sunday.
And Saturday and Sunday, of course. Any more?
Bank holidays.
Bank holidays, obviously, and national holidays, and when we're away and can't do it. But there's plenty of occasions where it doesn't happen. But when it does happen, it's on a Monday, and Laura or one of the team gets in with Ali's expert supervision, and we put 20 minutes on the clock. You decide the theme and the colours, and we just go at it. And it's just like we've made congratulations on your divorce card.
Yep.
Dan did fairies card, awesome fairies card last week, which he's too hard on himself for. And which is actually a good card, and a lot of people have said is really good. So got Pat Perry says, hi, this is the first time watching you. Just saw the end of you spraying the flowers. Can you tell me what you use, please? It's some mousse in here, a little bit of mousse.
It's our embellishment mousse.
In
and I mixed it in
Nuvo.
some cool boiled water in one of our Nuvo sprays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was it. You can put, it depends on how much depth you want to your colour, as to how much mousse you put into the spritzer. If you only want a pale colour, just put a little bit in there. But put less first, you can always add more. You can't take it away. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a couple of these. Try and do it without. On the acetate, they should. Just pick off.
Yeah, there you go.
And they have. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue.
They look good with a white cabochon, with the white
They do, don't
gloss
they?
to it.
It's a little bit different. I'm going to pop a little bit in there.
You can use so many different styles and sort of different techniques and things that you've, so little things you've experimented with, which you don't want to make the centre or focus of your project.
Exactly.
But you've got like, I'll do it a little bit on the side here. I'll try something out on the corner of the card or the project or something like that. And, awesome. Sue, when are the Tonic brushes going to be available on their own, please? The ones that we used as the microphones the other day.
They have been on Hachanda.
Yeah.
They have been launched in the UK, as far as I'm aware, and are available throughout the trade.
Through the trade. If you contact the trade you usually use, and ask them regarding it. Go on our website for, you can put product codes and things on there, and they should be a little. They'll order from us. So
you smudged everything.
I smudged it. I've got one left.
There,
No, I got two.
I was just saying, like the same goes for anyone in the trade, or anyone who shops, for the retailers, the shop outside of Chanda. If you got a local retailer who isn't stocking our things, and you go in and go, they haven't got anything Tonic that I'm looking for, get them to get in touch with us, and then we can get stuff out to them. It may be that they're not aware of Tonic Studios, and maybe they haven't, they need a new scissors, Cooper scissors in their shop, and you can be the guy person to help them, on that. So let them know, and because plenty of shops do that, order in from them and make sure we have them. They were part of a set when I saw them.
They would have.
Yeah, they were part of a set. I think
they probably would have been part of a bundle, but they come in a pack of twos anyway. They come as two double-ended brushes. Are they just called Nuvo brushes? Nuvo.
Yeah.
Nuvo blend brushes. Blender brushes. Yeah. So if you Google that, should come up with a few different people.
I've got one.
Let me try. I'll just have a look to see who's.
There we go. Well, obviously there's no code on that one, but you can see.
So there you go.
So I've popped in a couple of the cabochons on.
Sorry.
No, sorry.
There you go.
So there's a couple of the little cabochons at the top up here, and I've popped a little one on the heart, and I've also put them in the centre of the flowers. So I'm going to finish off now. It's actually orange jewel drops, but by the time it dries, they're very translucent, and bearing in mind they're going on a black background.
It's a good, jewel drops are good for mixed media because they're not just a block colour,
Exactly.
in the same way, and that's what it's about, like a little bit off perfect, if it's kind of the right word, something, it's a little bit different or changed in some way, and that's what they look, and they give that effect too. What stunning plaque, they said. It is a beautiful gift.
Thank
this
you
one.
very much.
That's what Carol Rooney says. Beautiful Alison. Yes, Sue says. Pat Perry says thank you. June says, can I just say a big thank you to Tonic customer support, as I had a small problem last week and within 24 hours I received a replacement free of charge. No doubt that was Laura, who helped you on that, and we try and do that at Tonic. If you do have a problem, get in touch with us straight away, and we try without as minimal fuss as we can get you back crafting as soon as we can, and just use sort of a common sense sort of approach to things here. So any problems, always just let us know. I love it, Pat Perry. Thank you everyone. Such nice comments today. Thanks to everyone who's commented so far. Hopefully you enjoyed. This has been like you've been crafting for the full hour. Like, it's not like you waited for me to finish to actually shut up. It's like you've gone for the full. You've gone for the full
I knew
run.
there was going to be a lot for it. I knew there was going to be a lot to do, but I wanted to show you lots of techniques. When you look at it, we've not used a lot of products. I've used a couple of mousses. I've used some jewel drops, 2 lots of crystal drops. That's about it. That is it. I haven't used a lot of product here.
But that's what it looks. It looks like.
But we've done lots of, hopefully you'll be able to take, even if you take one of these ideas away with you and give it a little go. That'd be lovely.
Definitely. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that. Love this project. Looks great. June said very celestial. Owen used to add some of his famous comments like he did a few weeks ago. Sorry, it just reminds me of that. Every product needs a few of those comments.
I don't think we need
sides. I don't think we need it.
Comics,
That's a slightly different
rather.
project, June, I think you're thinking of.
That's a different genre.
That's a different genre completely. Is there a mixed media genre along those lines?
Possibly.
It's out there. Kat thinks it's beautiful as and well done. I will have to give it a go. Lovely, very nice, says Rachel. Susan, talking of jewel drops, Owen, did you say a while ago, if someone said you were bad, you would send them some jewel drops? I did. You're right, Sue, and you did send me that badge.
And where is it today, Owen?
It's upstairs.
Like I said, that you should leave it down here,
Didn't
because
wanna
otherwise
wear it
we'd forget.
Dan, don't message me. I didn't want to wear it home. I didn't want to wear it home in case I lost it. So it's upstairs. It's on my desk. It's just there.
It'll be on.
Next to that
It'll be on on
Dexter card that I got from Sandra. That's on there as well. So it'll be there. So yeah, don't worry. I'll wear it. But yes, I did promise that. I think I promised like 4 crystal drops. So let me know which 4 you want, and see when I'll send them out to you. Brilliant. So inspirational, Alison. Carol just laughing now because of the badge. Lovely, Alison. Absolutely fabulous. Give it another look on the close so they can see.
Yep. Sorry. I have paid attention. There we go. A bit lower down. Bit lower. There we go.
There.
So
if
cool,
I was
isn't
at
it?
home, I would have blended around you a little bit more.
Awesome.
Pat Perry asks, there you go, Kathleen's already jumped in. Sorry to be a pain, but is this a regular post? How do I find out when you broadcast? We broadcast every Wednesday at 3 p.m. or during this live here. We do a special Ask Tonic Show Tonic every 2 weeks where we go through your cards and we use the hashtag Show Tonic, which actually is on every Friday.
We'll tell you more about that. So yeah, so Ask Tonic Show Tonic is...
Is my explanation not good enough?
You kind of said it was every 2 weeks, and it is every week. Ask Tonic
A
Show.
special every 2 weeks.
Well, sorry to bicker in front of you for your first time, Pat. But Ask Tonic Show Tonic is the show, like Dan said, we show off your card. So if you do have any makes that you've made using a tiny bit of Tonic product, just upload it to the Tonic Studios official group, which is on the side of the Facebook page if you scroll down a bit, and then we show it on a Friday show, and the 3 of us then we have a bit of fun on a Friday, don't we? And we have a chat through. So there's plenty there. But Dan, he is right about the specials. Boom. If you like Harry Potter, you like Star Trek, without copyright infringement, and
you also like
sport,
sport, as well.
Sport as well. We've done those 3. And if you also like watching about 99 more like this, then you can just watch go on the YouTube channel. They're all there. So there's so much on there. Go on type Tonic Studios into YouTube, click on our channel, and you'll see our faces and about a month's worth of content. It's just solid.
And also,
you'd have had enough of us by then. Also,
our brand new show called Ready Steady Craft on Monday from 2 p.m.
Monday 2 p.m.
where we go where a non-crafter goes and makes a card within 20 minutes using themes and colours that you choose.
Keep your themes coming in, guys. So by the way, keep the themes coming in for Monday's Ready Steady Craft. Friday show, it's a Santa's Workshop special. So if you have done any Christmas cards, upload them.
They don't tell me, see it, until I find out.
We sort of decide a lot of stuff is done fairly.
Earlier. It's so funny.
I was like, should I call it? Yeah.
Yeah. Earlier just went, all right, we'll do that this Friday. Have you done anything yet, Dan?
No, it's like, just say I do it. But so we're doing that, and we're going to be showing you unboxing all the stuff. So the countdown to summer Christmas.
Well, the first launch anyway.
Yeah, the first launch of Christmas. We're going to be showing off all the unboxing stuff. There's going to be loads there to see. We'll do a bit of Christmas theme. If you've made Christmas cards already, upload them there, and we'd love to see them. And yeah, as we discussed earlier on the daily, we're going to, as of next week, we're going to ask for if you can put like 1 card per person per week. And the only reason we asked is that we're struggling to fit them all in, because we're having to do 2 shows pretty much every week, and we don't want to rush them. We like to be able to talk about them individually enough, to give them the chance they get. So if you have a favourite card that you've made, upload it, at once, and then it goes on there, and hopefully we'll have more time to go through everything, and we won't be so rushed, and we'll let you get off before 5:30 or 6. So thank you so much, everyone. We've got sale shows on today coming up. So you want more craft, don't you? So go over to Hochanda at 6 p.m. for the Rococo Pets. So they're a good set, and with Jodie, and you'll really like them. Then back on at 8 o'clock with Jodie, then both on Hochanda, and you'll be able to watch those. Some great makes from Jodie will be there too, so you can watch both of those. And that's kind of it. I got to announce the prize box winner, and the prize box winner, and it was a circle layering die. You had a punch, you had a magazine. The magazine, you had I've got a stamping block down there as well. And we've got some aqua flows as well in it for you. And the winner was a regular of ours, Sue Hay. Congratulations, Sue. You won the prize box. That's it. Persistence, that is.
Yeah.
Comment on all of our videos, and you shall receive. So So Sue, drop us a message. I'm sure we got your address somewhere, but drop us a message, and we'll get you that prize box. Congratulations, Sue. Awesome. Go through social very, very quickly because we're going away from the dragging it out bit. Facebook. Everything's on Facebook. Plenty there. YouTube. All our videos are there. Instagram, behind the scenes stuff, and some just cool curated shots. Pinterest. Revamped it recently, so there's loads more inspiration, loads of cool shots on there, so well worth going and have a look at that. Punchy little updates then on Twitter, so there's loads on there for that. I saw Dan do the punchy updates Friday.
He did.
Smashed it. I'm glad we.
I didn't want to ruin the tradition.
A tradition is set in stone. We'll have to get you doing. You should do punchy. You should do the social next.
I did a punchy the other day.
Yeah, I know. I did a dead arm for a week. Punchy little.
You know
I do it in a fun way. You just jab. You jab. Lucky Sue. I'm jealous. Yeah, Sue. Wow. Oh, thank you. Can't believe. Sue, let me get the prizes. I know we're dragging this out, but I'll get you the prizes because I know.
I clicked so hard to get through the social then.
Yeah, we've got some time to spare there.
There we go.
We've got Inspiration magazine. So this is part 2. So if you haven't seen this, £40 worth of products in there, still available. Really good magazine. That's all going out for you. Stamping block. You got that. If you're getting your stamping, so you got the stamping block for. You do different techniques than you can with the stamping platform.
Yeah.
Right? Some cool stuff.
Oh heck yeah.
And circle layering die. There we go. So that's a basic.
That's a must.
That's a must.
That could be your base for doing this. It doesn't have to be a heart. It could be a circle.
It doesn't have to be MDF. You do it like a space theme or planets for the wall. That would look really cool, wouldn't it? And we got. Oh, I forgot everything now. Yeah.
The relic.
A relic from a bygone era.
Wow.
This thing.
This is the rose border deep edge punch, the last of its kind. I found them in a box and I thought, who wants them? You guys want it. So we got these here, 680 DE. If you want to know, Sue, that's going out to you as well. And I got some aqua flows down there, so I'll send you a set of aqua flows. And there you go. If you've got any of those, by the way, let me know, Sue, and I'll swap them out for someone else.
Congratulations.
But there you go. Congratulations, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the sun, and go in and out. Enjoy the heat, come back in and chill out and do it. And
watch us.
I'm off for the cool drink now.
Yeah, me too.
Unlucky.
I know.
It's all the way over here.
I meant to bring one down. I put it in the freezer upstairs. I forgot.
Oh, wow.
But join Jodie, 6 p.m. on a Chanda. See
you there or be square.
Be there
or be square.
A square layer and die. See you later.
Bye. Bye.